I is the Deputy Director for the Institute for Clinical and Translational Research and the Associate Dean of Team Science and Interdisciplinary Research. I'm so grateful I got to work with cards early in my research career because now I can recommend cards to researchers far and wide across the University of Wisconsin to weave in patient voices to their research. Our interactions with cards made a huge difference in our research, and I am really happy to kind of share how it mattered and really how it contributed to the impact that we've been able to have. So we had two patient advisory groups that we were thinking about but did not yet invite but when we talked to cards, and cards helped us prepare the invitations to the advisory groups. Those groups were going to be instrumental in the development of our shared decision-making tool that's embedded in the electronic health record. And so cards helped us develop the materials to invite them to participate, and then help develop the materials that then went on to inform the decision tool. And it was absolutely invaluable, enabling us to be able to partner with cards to be inclusive of patient voices and sort of patient perspectives. It literally made the research possible. And now this decision tool is being utilized across UW Health.
Hi, everyone. I'm Andrea Gilmore-Bukowski. I'm an assistant professor in the School of Nursing, and I am so very happy to have this opportunity to wish the cards a happy 10-year anniversary. It's been just so incredible to see the cards grow ever since the time so long ago when I was a graduate student up until now. But coming to the cards and recognizing that we're actually receiving expertise that we lack and we don't have, and that it's required to achieve our objectives. And I think that it's helped us ask better questions. It's helped us be better communicators and understand if what we think we're communicating is actually what we're saying. And so often it unfortunately is not. It's helped us ask questions about how we make sense of what we find, who gets to decide what we've learned, and how do we share in that process more broadly, and who kind of is going to check the researchers who live very often in these isolated little boxes doing their work. So I feel like my box is much more full with the expertise that's needed.
My name is Jennifer Fenney. I'm a senior IRB analyst with the Health Sciences IRB office. That's Institutional Review Board. And several years ago, myself and a group of my colleagues met over several months with the cards and talked with you about ways that we could improve our consent form template, the sort of base document that researchers can use when they're developing their own consent forms, so that we could try to help researchers make their consent forms clearer, easier to understand, and really speak to the kinds of things that are important to real people like the cards. Even simple things like word choice. Most researchers think of themselves as principal investigators or PIs, and the cards told us PI means private investigator. That doesn't sound like it's something we want to be involved with. So we came up with lead researcher instead of principal investigator in our consent templates. Those kinds of lessons keep coming back to me and to other people on our staff every time we look at a new consent form for a specific project, and we try to remember those lessons. I hear myself when I'm looking at consent forms saying, what would the cards say about this? So I just wanted to say thank you for all of that help and all that you taught us, and congratulations on the 10th anniversary.
Hi, I'm Dr. Susan Pitt. I'm one of the endocrine surgeons at the University of Wisconsin. I had the fortune of working with the CARDS group several years ago in the development of both our research ideas and materials. Their input was absolutely phenomenal. We have had a much broader dissemination and uptake of our materials. In particular, the American Thyroid Association is one of the major organizations for patients who have low-risk thyroid cancer, and the organization is interested in supporting the materials and disseminating them through their website. And we can't thank the group enough.
I just want to say congratulations to CARDS and thank you. My name's Gretchen Schwarzy. I'm a vascular surgeon. Part of my job as a vascular surgeon is to do research. And my research is about how doctors and patients talk about whether they should have surgery or dialysis or other major treatments that are really hard for people to go through. And I can't thank CARDS enough for all of the help over the last 10 years. In fact, I don't remember a study that we've done in the last 10 years where we haven't gone to CARDS first. And we have asked for a lot of different types of help. So the most important help, I think, is that when we need to have patients come be in our study, that you look at the materials that we are using to get them to be in the study, the recruitment materials, and you make it better. You told us that we should put pictures of ourselves on our brochure, and we did, and we do that all the time now. You help us change the writing, the language, so that people can understand why we might want them to be in our study. And I think you make all of the materials, even the consent forms, which are not very friendly, much easier for people to read and to get their head around. And I am eternally grateful for that.